Welcome back to the channel, my freedom-loving 2A supporting patriots. Back with another Sunday Thoughts episode for you. And due to the wind, we're back in the 4Runner once again. I'm hoping to be able to start doing some of these outside, but when it's real windy like this, I don't really have any other option, unfortunately. So on this one, I wanted to go over the ATF's new proposed rule changes on firearm frames and receivers. I'm a couple weeks behind on this one. I'm sure you guys have already heard all the news already, but I still wanted to make sure to get a video up on it. So real quickly, I'm just going to read over the summary with you guys. The Department of Justice proposes amending Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives regulations to provide new regulatory definitions of firearm frame or receiver, and frame or receiver because the current regulations fail to capture the full meaning of these terms. The department also proposes amending ATF's definition of firearm and gunsmith to clarify the meaning of those terms and to provide definitions of terms such as complete weapon, complete muffler or silencer device, privately made firearm, and readily for purposes of clarity given advancement in firearms technology. Further, the department proposes amendments to ATF's regulations on marking and record keeping that are necessary to implement these new or amended definitions. So basically, they're wanting to change the definitions on frames and receivers. I know they're wanting to make, like a upper on AR-15 to go ahead and put serial numbers on those, so you have to register those as well, as the lower doesn't fully meet their definitions in terms of what a firearm receiver is. And they're also going to be heavily targeting home-built firearms, P80s, doing stuff like that, building your own firearms at home. They want to make sure that all that is extremely regulated with the advancement of, 3D printers and polymer 80s. And it's just all to make life harder for us. They think that changing these definitions and proposing new definitions for them are going to prevent crime, which we all know is stupid. You can't do that. I've said it before, you can't legislate the hearts and souls and minds of men who have evil intentions. You just can't do it. So right now the ATF is open to taking in comments on the new proposed rule changes. I'm going to have a link down in the description box where if you guys haven't written them a comment already, for you to go ahead and write them a comment. Now the comments need to be clean, you guys. No chewing them up one side and down the other and cussing them out and all that stuff. They're going to go ahead and discard those comments. They're not going to read them. They're not going to count. So as much as you may want to do that, I highly recommend not doing so, as your comment won't count. So what I like to do is, it doesn't have to be anything long and extravagant, just keep it simple and basically speak from your heart. That's what I did with mine. I'm not going to read my comment I left for them here, but it is important that every one of us goes ahead and leaves that comment. They need to hear from us. They need to hear our opposition to any proposed changes they want to make. Anytime they make changes like that, like this, it's never in our favor. I mean, when was the last time you ever remember them doing something like this in our favor? Not that I can ever recall. So it's just to make life harder on us law-abiding citizens. So I recommend you guys please write a comment. It's open for another 74 days. I think it's till August 19th, I believe. You can go ahead and comment to them. I know a lot of people out there think it doesn't matter, if you write in. It worked on the pistol braces, at least temporarily. And, I'm sure they'll be going after them again at some point. But for the time being, that went ahead and worked, So we need to make sure that we're voicing our opposition to these. If you've left a comment already, great job. If you haven't, go ahead and get on that. It doesn't take more than a few minutes. Write something short and sweet to them. And if you have loved ones, who are gun lovers as well, maybe they haven't written a comment, maybe they don't want to, go ahead and get their information and get their permission. See if it's okay if you can write a letter on their behalf as well. So that way they're just hearing from as many people as possible, and it doesn't take but more than a few minutes to go ahead and complete it. and it's just of the utmost importance. So that's basically all I got for this one. I appreciate you guys for watching. As always, make sure you do your part and go ahead and help out the 2A community and leave a comment to the ATF. And thanks for watching as always, you guys. God bless.